vibe of the NFL. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Rams and the Commanders, and it's coming right up on EA Sports.
We are just inside the Beltway, about 10 miles east of the Capitol Dome as we come to you from FedEx Field here in Landover. Today, we've got a good Week 5 matchup in store here between the Los Angeles Rams and the Washington Commanders. Brandon Gaudin alongside my broadcast partner Charles Davis. And CD, our quarterbacks taking center stage here for each of their respective offenses.
And I think that each quarterback wants to play this game with a faster tempo. They want to get the plays in quickly, get in and out of the huddle quickly, take just a few seconds at the line of scrimmage and survey the defense, and then attack. And I think that we'll see both offenses try to do that in this one.
The first quarter of the season already in the rear-view mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. Taken at the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. So here are the Commanders making their way out. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yardage with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100+ the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
Now a play fake here on first down. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. Looking to throw. Myers. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
He's a talented runner, and that means he's always looking for bigger and bigger gains when he takes off. Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the first down marker, and this early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Myers. He finds his man, complete. It's Wood. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A good pickup there, 21 yards. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37. This a 2nd and 7 from the 37. Looking to throw. Myers. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 27-yard line. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Now Myers on first down. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. Operating from the gun. Myers. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. We've seen how this quarterback can beat you with his legs. Saw it earlier on this drive, as a matter of fact. But that time, they had him covered.
They really gave him no place to escape because oftentimes they're able to find a crack, a sliver, anything that can get them upfield. On that occasion, nothing open at all, and they swarmed him.
Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive. But this is 3rd down. Back to throw. Myers. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Now we get a stoppage because, as you can see, a member of the Commanders in some obvious discomfort. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Cade York on now for the field goal.
It'll be a 49-yard attempt from the left hash.
York able to send this one through, and the Commanders get out to a 3-0 lead.
In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
Taking it about the 1. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
So out come the Rams now for their first possession. And they will be led out by a man in his sophomore campaign as the quarterback.
This is what this man was born for, the big spotlight on the national stage like this. Really, his entire career, he's demonstrated incredible poise no matter what type of situation his team was in. No situation is too big for him, and you can tell in the way that he takes the field. His self-belief is evident, and he gets the job done in his mind each and every time.
They'll start it on the ground with Morris. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5. Second and 5. And he will find his man on the outside. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
They run with Morris. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. He'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 38-yard line.
And give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. On the delay, here's Morris. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Someone's looking fresh, and his O-line is definitely licking their chops. Everyone likes to run block. If you're an offensive lineman, nice early burst, nice gain, too.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They run again with Morris. Oh, he's got some breathing room.
And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line.
A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A. A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time, that's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a pickup of 12. Second play in a row with a 12-yard gain.
Watching that run takes me back to something a famous old coach once said. Any player he wants on his team, he wants him to be agile, mobile, and most definitely hostile.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. This is caught. That's good for a gain of 6, second and goal. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter. As they come up now, second and goal. They'll try to run it with Morris. And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Rams have taken the lead. And that moment we just saw, always so special for any rookie. The first touchdown of his career.
And there's nothing like anticipation, is there? You know he's been dreaming about it, thinking about it. It's been a part of every bit of his being. And finally, it gets done. He's got to feel great right now.
Now the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And the result for the Rams, a touchdown.
Fields it right around the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The Commanders going to retake the field for drive number 2.
And after the field goal last time, see what they can get here. And at least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want a drive to end with a kick. Most of them want it to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants a drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
On third down, they're going to run for it here. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. Fourth down.
I bet they thought they had picked that one up because it was a 3rd and 2 call. And they got awfully close. Now we're at 4th and inches. I wonder if they think they're feeling lucky here and maybe want to go pick it up.
Washington going to send out their punter
as he's on to kick it away. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Fielded at the 33. It'll be a 39-yard punt. Give him a good 10 yards on the return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10.
So the Rams coming back onto the field, their second drive of the game. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now. Well, you don't see a ton of draws called on 1st and 10, and often with good reason because most defenses are ready for early down runs and often stack the box to limit those gains.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Morris. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Dancing to his left. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And that is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first drive touchdown, go back out on defense, and completely shut them down to force a 3 and out.
Here comes the Rams punter now as he's on here to punt it away.
He'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1.
Always important as a defender on 3rd down to keep the play in front of you and make sure you don't give up enough space that they can make a move on you in the open field. Try as he might, he wasn't able to get to the 1st down marker. Excellent defense, good tackling.
Washington going to send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. So here are the Rams to take over. They are trying to snap that 3-game losing streak. On top so far with the football here, 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Well, into a sea of defenders and intercepted.
And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Another drive coming up for this Washington offense. And they'll take over here following the interception with good field position and a chance to take the lead with a touchdown. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Heck of a broken tackle, but only able to work this down near the 23. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And a short gain down to about the 33. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th. York able to send this one through. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. Well, they got the turnover in great field position, but unable to do anything with it. And they're left taking the easy 3 on the field goal.
Yeah, you're right about that. A great chance at a short field touchdown. On a sudden change, you take the ball away. You expect your offense to put it into the end zone. But they'll take the 3 for now, even if they feel just a little bit let down.
And the LA offense ready for this next possession. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A
reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down because they did not want to give the ball up here late in the half. They'd love to take the clock all the way down and score. This will definitely help the cause.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Murray. Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
An extra man in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down.
They'll drop to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball. Here comes the Rams punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. That'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. And the Washington offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it 1st and 10. Myers throwing on 1st down. Got a man and he hits him in stride.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts
as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 1st half. And he's going to lose a yard or 2, taken down behind the line. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Looking to throw. Myers. And they're able to get this one across the 35. And with just 4 seconds left in this 1st half, a timeout call. Myers now. A final shot before break. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield.
So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball, and if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
So we have reached halftime here in a tight 2-point contest. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the 2nd quarter. On now to a look at the next-gen stats in that 1st half for the Rams. And they were able to have a little bit of success on the ground. The question will be, will they stick with it? Or will they be throwing more to try and regain this lead? Meanwhile, for Washington, you get a look at what they were able to do throwing the football. And whatever they've done, it's worked, as they have the lead through 2 quarters of play.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
And we will not have a run back here as the 2nd half starts with a touchback. The Rams offense ready to begin quarter number 3. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the third quarter. And, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Back to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Here comes the Rams punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. The call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line. So here is Washington now to take over. They were losers last week, dropping that game to the Indianapolis Colts. But the good news for them, they've got the lead right now and the football. 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Myers. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. He finds his man complete. That's Wood. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Operating from the gun, Myers. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Myers. Flushed out right. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. Back to throw. Myers. Over the middle, complete. It's Wood. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
And he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line. To throw is Myers. To throw on 2nd down. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. And now time will be called here as Washington has an injured player down on the field. Hopefully, obviously, nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Myers. Over the middle, it's complete. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. And here's Myers, looking to throw on 2nd down. And his throw's going to be incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Back to throw. Myers. Going right side here, and that's complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 15-yard line. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now they'll run on the draw. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
And it'll be intercepted. And the Rams are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Give him 32 on the play.
When teams practice their plays during the week, they're hoping that it's going to pay off on game day. So it sure has to feel good for them when they hit them during a game, and they hit that one there for big yardage.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. 2nd and 4. Incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
8 yards there on a 1st down. They'll look to throw again. That is incomplete. 3rd quarter of a 2-point game. A good one so far. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll set up to throw. Buying time to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Going up top. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. And this one is right down Broadway. And they take the lead here by a point, 10-9. Well, a pretty important sequence here, CD. They were trailing in the second half. The interception gives them the opportunity, and the field goal gives them the lead.
And what a clutch play. You love to see guys come through like that. Now it's their game to lose. Time to get back out there and come through with another big stop.
And not much happening on the return as they get this to about the 23. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in the second half. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Washington on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This will be 3rd and 6. Looking to throw. Myers. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole.
5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
That looked great when he first took off because in my mind, there was room to run and he had the marker in his sight. But I certainly didn't expect him to close so quickly, and neither did he. They got to him just in time, and now that forced him to make a decision with his 4th down call.
Fielded just inside the 30. So a change of possession here on the punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
And the Rams now coming out on the field.
Their defense got to stop, force the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead.
They begin the drive with Morris. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. On play action, they'll throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Murray.
So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Back to throw here. Looking left side, he's got it, complete.
And he is going to have a Rams 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down, Rams.
Here's Morris. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
He'll look to throw. Going to throw right side here, complete.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
Now whistles and a flag down. I think one of the Rams linemen might have moved. But the crowd's not doing that O-line any favors.
Home field advantage is really kicking in, making it very difficult for them to hear the snap count.
Well, that's a tough, costly penalty because now it makes it 3rd and 6 after the false start. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Murray.
And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 34-yard line.
A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
Big hook up there, forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Now it's Morris.
Holding, offense.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
They'll look to throw. He dumps off to Morris.
The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Well, that's not exactly how they drew that one up nor practiced it, because on 1st down, you're trying to get some yardage to set up 2nd and 3rd down calls. In this case, had to drop it off to his running back. But, boy, they closed quickly on that one and stopped him behind the line of scrimmage.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he whips that one incomplete there. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. He'll drop to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
And the Commanders are right back in this football game.
A seismic shift in momentum here in the 4th quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here.
A golden opportunity for them now following the interception. They need to try to at least get 3. Obviously, a touchdown puts them in a much more secure position.
Throwing right, and that's complete.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. Charles, to move the chains that time, they had to complete it into double coverage, and they got it done.
And it's never easy overcoming multiple defenders, but he sure made it look simple. Found the right spot to exploit and won his one-on-two matchup.
Now Myers on 1st and 10. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw again, Myers.
And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
If they get a game-changing score on this drive, it's going to be because of plays like that. That run was pure heart. Took it himself, found a way to reset the downs, and advance the ball.
Myers on 1st down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
Myers now to throw on 2nd down. Looking middle, and that's complete.
And the Commanders are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle made at the 10-yard line.
Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight one-point game.
So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back.
They've got a 1st down in field goal range already. To throw is Myers. Throwing on 1st down. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. He'll look to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
For the lead, here's 3rd and goal.
He's back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Not what you wanted there. It goes as a sack and a loss of a yard, and now it's 4th and goal.
Exactly what they were looking for. They've been giving up yardage. They've been letting them drive right downfield, but they got a sack right there. How about that for a little bit of revenge?
A lot of pressure here for Cade York.
This to take the lead here in the final minute.
York able to send this one through.
And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
So all eyes on this Rams offense. Down by 2. At time, a huge factor. A 4th straight defeat looming on the horizon, barring a comeback here as they've got it with a 1st down. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll look to throw. And this one is incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Back to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Morris.
And he'll be taken down as that'll net him only about a gain of 9.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 40.
Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to almost certainly win the football game. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there.
That also a career-long kick for the veteran, Charles.
Yeah, how about what he just got done there? We always knew he had a big leg, but how about everything coming together perfectly on that one? Great leg swing, and bang that one through.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air.
From the 6. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.
Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner. Although on that last play they were so backed up it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded because we've seen the improbable before. A couple of laterals, maybe some poor defense on the back end. They might have gone all the way to the end zone. In this case, though, it didn't happen. Perhaps next time.
So for Los Angeles, they move a step closer to 500 as their record improves to 2-3. And they'll get another road test next week as they